W80 uninstating mobile.
For Charlotte Regional Skywarn. Just thought I'd catch everybody up on what's going on weather-wise. National Weather Service has issued in Greenville, Spartanburg, that tornado watch, and that is Watch 88. That's going to be in effect until 8 p.m. tonight. And I'm going to read off these locations that we cover at least. Alexander, Burke, Catawba, Gaston, Iredell, Mecklenburg, Rowan, Union, Cabarrus, Cleveland, anybody else, Caldwell, Davie, Lincoln, and this particular watch again is in effect until 8 p.m. tonight. Now, stand by please. Charlotte Regional Skywarn is operating in standby mode, and so we're monitoring this repeater for stations with severe weather reports, and we'll give updates as needed, like this one. The repeater is open, though, for normal amateur use. This is WX4LAB for Charlotte Regional Skywarn.
CRG, Charlotte Regional Skywarn. All units, we're going to go into a standby mode here for the Skywarn net. Anticipating perhaps a severe thunderstorm warning to be issued to Cleveland County here pretty soon. We got a pretty heavy sail over parts of Lincoln County and Cleveland County with some severe sails coming in from South Carolina. So, repeaters up for normal use. Just leave extra breaks between your transmissions, and we perhaps will have a net here started very shortly. Again, in a standby mode for heads-up mode for severe weather entering the area from South Carolina. This is N1 CRG for Charlotte Regional Skywarn.
WX4LAB and 4LBX. And for LBX, this is WX4LAB.
I just want a really quick radio check. Has my signal improved since the last time we spoke?
I can't really tell any difference, John. I mean, it sounds about the same to me.
Okay, very good. I've already took my beam down. It had a bunch of water in the matching device, and I drained it and put it back vertical instead of horizontal, so I wouldn't get no more water in it. Okay, carry on. I'll be available here just shortly, and I'll let you know when I'm back.
All right, I appreciate that. WX4LAB with N4LBX, standing by.
N4BRL mobile.
KI4 Zulu Charlie Tango, KI4 Zulu Charlie Tango, N1 CRG. Bill, you around the radio?
Good afternoon, W4BFB. Use tone 118.8 ARES net Wednesday 7:30 p.m. The time is 2:38 p.m.
You in Cleveland County? just trying to get a situation update that area. I believe we've got some rain moving in, but the radar's down. And NWS is kind of going blind here.
I'm in the upper end of Cleveland County, and I don't have no rain at this time. I do have some gusty winds, but no rain. Start looking back towards Popeful from my house. Back towards 226-10 area from my house at this moment. But like I say, I'm at home. I just got in just a little bit ago.
Okay, QSL. Yeah, I think the radar site's down, so they're not getting updates on the weather moving in. So just anything comes up, let us know. We're monitoring.
All right, I'll try to switch over to 88 and let everybody know if they got anything to switch over here and report it. W4JF.
AF1US.
AF1US, N1CRG, go ahead.
N1CRG, Chris, how you doing? I've got an app called Radar Scope on my phone. I'm at the home QTH in Troutman now. I see that the radar is down, but I've got other radars that are active on this. A small cell just moved northeast through Statesville. There is a large cell stretching from Shelby to Lincolnton heading northeast. Go ahead.
Hi, Brian. Thank you for that. Yeah, I've got a couple other ones, but they're just so far away, it's kind of hard to tell what's really going on. But if we get anybody in the Shelby, Lincolnton, even the Gastonia area to see any type of weather they think severe, to pass it on to us, because their main site at GSP and Terminal Doppler in Charlotte seems to be offline right now, at least temporarily. N1CRG.
Yeah, QSL, the site behind it, or the cell, behind it, is looks like it's got a box around it. It's going through Boiling Springs, Taylor's, Travelers Rest, heading up towards Forest City, and on its way towards Shelby and Cherryville. So this line moving northeast should be coming into Troutman probably in about an hour or so, the one that's leaving Lincolnton and Cherryville. So there are a couple other radars online. The one KCAE, Kilo Charlie Alpha Echo, and let's see who else is up north. But there's also a box around High Point, Greensboro area.
Skywarn, weather alert. Please stand by for important weather information.
The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Cleveland County in North Carolina. This includes the city of Shelby, Cherokee County in South Carolina. This includes the city of Gaffney until 3:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 2:32 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing nickel-sized hail. This storm was located 11 miles west of Gaffney and moving east at 35 miles per hour. The severe thunderstorm will be near Gaffney by 2:50 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 7 miles south of Boiling Springs, North Carolina by 2:55 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Blacksburg by 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 7 miles south of Shelby by 3:05 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Kings Mountain by 3:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 3:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Cleveland, North Carolina, and Cherokee, South Carolina. The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued
Network down. Weather radio active.
N1CRG WX4LA, WX4LAB.
WXLAB, go ahead, Chris.
Jeffrey, if you wouldn't mind, can you pick this one up and at least start it? Obviously some issues come up here at work. I'll get the preamble read if you can get on standby.
No problem, Chris. Should I go ahead and bring the tones up and everything?
had a chance to fix it. CQ calling off Skywarn spotters and then 1 CRG for shot regional Skywarn. We're activating severe weather net. 4, there's thunderstorm warning in Cleveland County, North Carolina, also Cherokee County, South Carolina. This storm is located near Boiling Spring and moving north-northeast into Cleveland County. At this time, do we have any stations with priority traffic for severe weather reports in the area? Please call 1 CRG. Thank you. It's going to be a direct net to all stations. Please follow net control's direction. Should this repeater fail, we'll move to the backup repeater, which is 444.450. The positive offset, tone of 82.5. We're now listening to station. Check in. Please use your call sign, name, and location if you're monitoring or having severe weather report. CRG 4 short regional Skywarn.
N1 CRG W4JL, I'll be monitoring here and 88 as much as possible, Chris, to try to get your reports out of Cleveland County. W4JL, Cleveland County, Highway 10 at Kurt Lefford Road.
Hi, Dave. Thank you for checking in Cleveland. GSP and the terminal Doppler both offline. Columbia issued that warning for us, so that means you can make your eyes down there.
Roger, roger.
JQ Mobile.
DJ, I hear you in there barely. If you can try it, W4JL, KB4HJQ, W4JL. Like he's wanting to get a report. Tell me to go to 88, Chris, and I'll try to pick it up. W4JL.
All right, station, if you've got the shelter repeater, move over. I've got a station going over to try to catch you on that repeater. WX4LAB N1 series.
WX4LAB, ready at any time, Chris.
Okay, I'm going to pass NCO to you. I've had a radio failure. I'm going to back up, so you would take NCO. I've got chat. I'll send reports in if that's okay with you.
Sounds great, Chris. This is WX4LAB, Charlotte Regional Skywarn, now taking over NCO duties from N1 CRG. Any severe weather reports, please call now.
November 4, Lima Bravo X-ray. This is Kilo Mike 4, Foxtrot Lima uniform. John, you on frequency?
Hey, Brandon, N1 CRG. We've got some other NCOs. You got any kind of report to make? Quick.
Hey, N1 CRG. No, I actually don't have a report to make. But I would like some weather information to see if it's going to storm or if it's just going to be cloudy.
Jeffrey, pardon me. Brandon, we got an active Skywarn net going, but real quick, we do have some severe weather moving in from South Carolina to Cleveland County. Probably taking a few hours to make it to Mecklenburg.
Roger that. That's all I needed to know. KM4FLU clear.
No problem. Back to NCO. WX4LAB.
WX4LAB, thanks, Chris, and 1CRG. KM4FLU, Brandon, would you like to check into the Skywarn net?
Yeah, you can go ahead and put me down, but I don't know how much I'll be around the radio for now. But, yeah, go and check me in, KM4FLU, Brandon, South Charlotte.
In the log, Brandon. Thank you for checking in. WX4LAB, Charlotte Regional Skywarn.
Roger that. But put me down as yours, KM4FLU, clear.
WX4LAB, W4JL.
W4JL, WX4LAB, go ahead.
Jeffrey, just to give you some information, I'm going to be monitoring 146880. I'm having some folks in Cleveland County unable to get into 23. So I'm going to monitor our Shelby repeater. If I get any reports, I'll bring them back here to you where you'll have them. And I'll try to get them to NWS chat because I have got logged in. W4JM.
Thanks, Dave, for that information. Got it. That's great. This is WX4LAB in active Skywarn net.
Skywarn weather alert.
Please stand by for important weather information.
The National Weather Service has issued Severe Thunderstorm Watch number 89, effective until 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in North Carolina: Anson, Davidson, Montgomery, Richmond, Stanley, Watauga, and Wilkes. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds, and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, Severe Thunderstorm Watch number 89 has been issued from 2:55 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time until 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in North Carolina: Anson, Davidson, Montgomery, Richmond, Stanley, Watauga, and Wilkes. The National Weather Service in Greenville, Sparta.
Skywarn down. Weather radio active.
This is WX4LAB for Charlotte Regional Skywarn. We are activated in a severe weather net. Currently, we have a severe thunderstorm warning for Cleveland County. That includes the city of Shelby, Cherokee County, and that includes the city of Gaffney. That's going to be until 3:15 p.m. In addition, if you were monitoring, you just heard about the watch that we currently have in effect also. I don't have the information up on that yet. At 2:32, there was a severe thunderstorm capable of producing nickel-sized hail, and that was located 11 miles west of Gaffney and moving east at 35 miles per hour. This severe thunderstorm is going to be 7 miles south of Boylan Springs by 2:55, which is right now, and Plattsburgh by 3 p.m., and Earl and 7 miles south of Shelby by 3:05, Kings Mountain by 3:15. Do we have any stations with priority traffic or severe weather to report? Please call WX4LAB. We are continuing to call for stations to check in, so when checking in, please give your call sign, name, location, and if you're monitoring or have any severe weather to report. And once again, criteria we're looking for is damaging winds, 56 miles per hour, or storm damage, hail of any size, tornadoes or funnel clouds, flooding where flooding normally doesn't occur, 1 inch of measured rainfall in 1 hour or less. Stations wishing to call in, please call WX4LAB Net Control for Charlotte Regional Skywarn.
WX4LAB W4JL.
W4JL, WX4LAB, go ahead.
I've already put this on the chat, NWS chat for you. I took a report of P-size hail on Grover Street, Shelby, downtown Shelby Fire Station number 1 in Cleveland County. At 2:54, it was P-size hail. I just thought I'd report that to you and let you know also, but I have took it already to the NWS chat. W4JL.
No, I hadn't looked yet. Appreciate that. I put it down here as a report, so I appreciate that information. WX4LAB, Charlotte Regional Skywarn.
K4BIT Mobile Dallas, starting to darken up over here.
This is WX4LAB for Charlotte Regional Skywarn. We are activated in a severe weather net. We are currently activated for a severe thunderstorm warning for Cleveland County, North Carolina. That did include the city of Shelby, Cherokee County, and the city of Gaffney, and that's due.
Skywarn, weather alert.
Please stand by for important weather information.
The National Weather Service in Columbia, South Carolina has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Cleveland County and North Carolina and Cherokee County in South Carolina until 3:15 p.m. At 2:32 p.m., National Weather Service radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing nickel-sized hail. This storm is located 11 miles west of Gaffney, moving east at 35 miles per hour.
The National Weather Service in Columbia has
Skywarn down. Weather radio active.
Okay, this is WX4LAB for Charlotte Regional Skywarn. As you just heard, we are continuing the severe weather warning there. And also, currently, do we have any stations with priority traffic or severe weather to report? Please call Net Control or WX4LAB.
Please check in November 4, Lima, Bravo X-ray. I'll be here in Caldwell County and I am in chat.
Thank you, John, and 4LBX, WX4LAB, and I do have you checked in, and you are in chat, and radio sounded good, by the way.
Skywarn, weather alert.
Please stand by for important weather information.
The National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Cleveland County in North Carolina. This includes the city of Shelby, Gaston County in North Carolina. This includes the city of Gastonia, Lincoln County in North Carolina, Mecklenburg County in North Carolina. This includes the city of UNC Charlotte until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:01 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing quarter-size hail. This storm was located 6 miles southeast of Shelby and moving east at 45 miles per hour. Other locations in the warning include but are not limited to Cherryville, Bessemer City, Dallas, Lowell, Cramerton, Bayard Station, Stanley, Belmont, Mount Holly, Lowesville, Paw Creek, Huntersville, Cornelius, and Davidson. A tornado watch remains in effect for the warned area. If a tornado is spotted, act quickly and move to a place of safety in a sturdy structure, such as a basement or small interior room. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in North Carolina: Cleveland, Gaston, Lincoln, and Mecklenburg. The National Weather Service in Greenville.
Skywarn down. Weather radio active.
Stand by.
Alright. Just now, maybe I can listen on echo like something ready for it. It's not echo for you. We got took a report at 3:08 p.m. and I did get it over to you in the NWS chat for you on 88. P-size, the Marble Size Hill, is down around Patterson Springs in the Earl area. Shepherd Drive and Sulphur Springs Church Road. That was Shepherd Drive, Sulphur Springs Church Road, Cleveland County. That's Cleveland County at 3:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. P-size, the Marble Size Hill, Shepherd Drive and Sulphur Springs Church Road, Cleveland County. And I did get it on the NWS chat for you there, Jeffrey. W4JM.
Appreciate that, Dave. WX4LAB.
Hey, Jeffrey, K4NET, can you hear me?
K4NET. Go right ahead, Brian. Looks like we did get linked up, eh?
Yeah, as long as you guys are going to be out there monitoring, I'm going to disable the weather radio and get the Skywarn message up. So I just wanted to make sure somebody was on over there. I'm on HD right now at my house working, so you guys are going to be around, right?
Yes, we're working to severe thunderstorm warnings currently.
All right, stand by one.
Link up. Skywarn net.
All right, there you go. K4NET clear, and I'll try and be monitoring in the background while I'm working here.
Thank you, Brian. Got you checked in. Appreciate all you do. WX4LAB.
A4BIT Mobile, Dallas.
Station that just called in, Mobile, can you come back with your call sign, please? Just a little slower for me. Thank you.
Yeah, K4BIT Mobile. Ron over here in Dallas. About 6 minutes ago, we had some of the upside-down clouds. I don't know what they call them, but you usually see them before thunderstorms over the area. I got some pictures of them, but anyhow, just we're watching the sky. It's getting pretty dark over here, and we'll be monitoring. K4BIT, standing by, Dallas, North Carolina.
Ron, for standing by, got you checked in. I just want to make sure of your call sign. I know it's Dallas, but K4BIT, is that Bravo India Tango?
Yes, now, Ron, K4 Bravo India Tango.
Roger, roger. Got you in here. Thanks again. WX4LAB for Charlotte Regional Skywarn.
This is K9OH Kilo 9 Oscar Hotel via Echo Link. Been trying to get in for the last few minutes, but the Echo Link delay has prevented me from doing so. I wanted to give you guys a heads up. The Weather Service office in Columbia has taken over for GST, and I don't know if you noticed that in some of the bulletins or not, but being as they may be using the radar out of Columbia, if there is any tornadic activity that may be too far away for Columbia's radar, so y'all just keep your heads up there. K9OH Columbia.
Billy, thank you so much, K9OH. Yeah, I went ahead and brought up Columbia radar on my system, and we had made some adjustments, but I appreciate that information very much. WX4LAB, Charlotte Regional Skywarn.
Hey, Jeffrey, K4NET, can you repeat what Billy said? I have my radio turned on. I see he's on Echo Link as well.
K9OH, are you still monitoring? Brian, basically what he was saying is that GST and Charlotte terminal is currently down, so the weather radar system is coming from, they're doing it out of the Columbia, South Carolina location as far as radar goes, but they have some other means they're working on too with handhelds and things like that for getting messaging through social media and things of that nature. But right now, those radars are down, GST, Charlotte.
Hey, QSL, that's why I thought that's what he said. So, I did see, I heard the last one come out of Columbia, so that's what I figured. Okay, we'll keep an eye out, and I'm gonna, hold on.
Skywarn report.
All stations stand by. Skywarn report. Go ahead.
This is Tango. I'm on a handheld in Kings Mountain. We are getting at least, if not large, rain greater than in the criteria.
N1CRG 54J, are you still on the 88 machine?
Roger, Chris, I'm still on W4JF.
Shelby, repeat your heat line. Copy, Bill.
On 88, go to 88, W4JF.
This is N4LDX. KK4 Zulu Charlie Tango, please come back again with your report. You were very noisy. I did get Kings Mountain and rain in excess, and that was about it. Can you repeat your report again, over?
Affirmative, I'm off the walkie-talkie. We were getting high-bid-size hail, wind right below criteria, and rain about an inch an hour. Estimated winds right below or right at the criteria.
Well, thank you very much, N4LDX. Can you give me your cross street? Again, I know you're at Kings Mountain. Give me your cross street and I'll get out of your way.
Somerset Drive, and Williamsburg Court.
That was reported in.
This is WX4LAB for Charlotte Regional Skywarn. Wasn't sure if there was a station there trying to make an additional report. Could you come back, please, with your transmission? And also, if any station is available to help receive the transmissions. I'm not getting a lot of these transmissions coming in right now.
Net Control, this is KF4 Zulu Charlie Tango.
Got you that time, KF4 Zulu Charlie Tango. Go ahead.
That little line has moved past us in correction on the hail size. I measured 3/4 of an inch on some of these hail pellets.
Okay, great. KI4 Zulu Charlie Tango Bill. We'll make sure that gets corrected on the report to NWS. Thank you for that correction. WX4LAB, Charlotte Regional Skywarn.
WX4LAB, KC9OZ, repeat correction.
KC9OZ, this is WX4LAB for Charlotte Regional Skywarn. Go ahead.
I was wanting to make a suggestion. We got the repeaters linked up. I know I've been listening for a while. I don't know if you might call this the radios, but to remind everybody, the 9-4 machine is linked up right now, and also if you can read off the backup repeaters down that Dixon Storm is in French coverage area right now. KC9OZ back to Nixonville.
Appreciate that. Just been looking for a little bit of space here to be able to get in that report here and go ahead and give the latest updates with those repeaters. All stations stand by. This is WX4LAB for Charlotte Regional Skywarn. We are currently calling all Skywarn spotters. We activated the severe weather net. We do have a thunderstorm warning in effect for Cleveland County, including the city of Shelby, Gaston County, city of Gastonia, Lincoln County, Mecklenburg County, which includes the city of and UNC Charlotte until 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And currently, this is a directed net, so stations, please follow net control's directions. Should this repeater fail, we will move to the backup repeater, which is the 444.450 plus offset and tone of 82.5. That is the 444.450 repeater for backup. We're now looking for stations to check into this net, and when checking in, please give your call sign, name, and your location, and if you're monitoring or have any severe weather to report. And I have, that is one severe thunderstorm warning. We had one more that's still in effect then for Cleveland County too. So all stations, please, who wish to check in, please call WX4LAB, Charlotte Regional Skywarn.
K4BIT Mobile with a report of severe weather in Dallas.
K4BIT out of Dallas, go ahead.
Yes, we are experiencing sized hail up to marble-sized hail. Diameter is about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch in hail right now at this moment.
K4BIT, Ron there in Dallas, can you give me your cross streets, please? And I have it as pea-size hail, even marble size, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. QSL.
QSL in way and business 321.
can you give me the first street? I have the business 321.
Yeah, Gaston Way, Gaston Way, and business 321, which is also Dallas High Shoals Highway. We're trying to get the vehicle under shelter.
Got that report, and we will pass that on to NWS. Chat, if you need any further information, please let me know at this time. WX4LAB. And N1CRG.
Go ahead, Jefferson.
I got a situation over here. I was wondering if John or yourself would be able to handle the NCO for just a little bit.
W4GCH.
W4GCH, go ahead.
Everybody's got their hands full. Give me about 1 minute, and I'll be back in on the home station in just a moment. I just destinated home. W4GCH.
WX4LAB, N1CRG. Go ahead, Jeff, we can take it for you. N1CRG, assuming NCS.
Thank you, Chris. WX4LAB, clear.
W4BFB with the report. Go ahead, Ron, N1CRG. We're getting quarter-sized hail in Dallas. Quarter-sized hail in Dallas. Business 321 and Gaston Way. Thank you, Ron. We'll put it in there. N1CRG. Okay, this is N1CRG. N1CRG with Charlotte Regional Skywarn. We are under a severe thunderstorm warning for Cleveland, Lincoln, Mecklenburg counties until large amounts of hail reported with this storm. We are looking for stations to check in with severe weather to report. If you have any severe weather report, please contact Net Control, N1CRG.
N1CRG, W4GCH.
W4GCH, N1CRG, go ahead.
I'm prepared to take over if you need me to. I know you're busy yourself.
Jump in if you can. Be on standby.
You were dropping in now, Peter. I got standby. I can stand by. I've got about 2 hours before I have to leave the house.
Thank you, Greg. N1CRG. I'll have you standing by.
N1CRG, K4NET, quick one.
Go ahead, Brian.
You're getting pretty scratchy, and Greg, you need to go to 9-4. That cell is just about directly over Spencer Mountain. It's affecting that repeater, but if you guys are on the north side, go into 9-4. Otherwise, hang with 2-3 on the south side. They are both linked, K4NET.
This is W4GCH. I'm now on the 9-4.
Slow down just a little bit. Allow them to link up and transmit at the same time. N1CRG. We're standing by for any station with any weather reports in the area.
And Greg, you are better now, so hang tight there. Storm was between you and the for NETL.
Alright, this is N1CRG for Charlotte Regional Skywarn. Just to give an update, we are under a severe thunderstorm warning Cleveland, Lincoln, and Mecklenburg counties until 4 o'clock. That may be extended. There are storms coming in right behind this one that's coming through now. We had experienced numerous reports of hail with this first storm, and we are still looking for stations to check into the net. We're also looking for any station that has any severe weather to report. We're looking for damaging winds, 6 miles per hour, storm damage, hail of any size, tornadoes or funnel clouds, flooding, which is flooding does not normally occur, or what is rainfall in less than an hour. N1CRG looking for stations to check in. Please call Net Control or N1CRG.
N1CRG, this is K4BCF, Kilo 4 Victor Charlie Foxtrot. Just put me in your log. I'll be standing by. South Mecklenburg.
Thank you, Paul. We've got you checked in South Meg, and we appreciate you being there. N1CRG. N1CRG. Please check in Kilo Juliet 4, Yankee Zulu Zulu. Jeff, Mobile, Gastonia, no report. KJ4YZZ, Jeff, good to hear you. Thank you for checking in with us and being in Gastonia today. Probably getting ready to have another storm come through here, so heads up. CRG N4LDX. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, I got a report over the phone just a moment ago in Dallas. It's across streets 321 South and West Trey. Possible wall cloud. I'm getting confirmation on that right now. It would be the storm that's just over around Cherryville. But he's looking for rotation at this point.
Okay. K4BIT. Ron, you still on the frequency? All over here in Dallas. All right, if you just copy John, he got a telephone report of a possible wall cloud, Trade Street and 321 there right at Dallas. If you are in the area, obviously heads up, but if you see anything, just let us know. I got visibility to it at the west. Basically, I got clearing behind the cloud. I don't think it's a wall cloud. I think it's just it just looks like the edge of the thunderstorm with light coming in, but I'm keeping an eye on it. Everything's calm here. The hail only lasted for a few minutes, and the rain just now starting to start back here at Dallas Cherryville Highway and Business 321. That's 279 and Business 321, and I'm watching it right now, and it is the clouds are moving to the east, not excessively fast, but I don't see anything at this point. All right, keep us posted, Bond. Just about N1CRG, NCS. All stations, just as a point of reference, there was just a tornado warning issued for Anderson, South Carolina. This is part of the same system that's coming through this area now. So these storm cells do have a history of producing some tornadoes. So heads up for that as well. N1CRG. K4BIT with another report. Go ahead, Tim. Okay, we're experiencing P-size hail again here in Dallas. Business 321, Dallas Cherryville Highway, and lightning. Thank you, Ron. I'll get that sent in. Just started raining here in Gastonia as well.
Skywarn, net.
If you want, I can text you over some pictures of what I'm seeing here. I've been sending them to K4NET. He can forward them.
Yeah, have him do that if you wouldn't mind. That's fine. He's got my number.
So, Chris, I'm going to be receiving some pictures from that that storm that I had mentioned to you a moment ago. I will also forward them to you.
This is N1CRG, NCO for Charlotte Regional Skywarn. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Cabarrus County and extended Gaston and Mecklenburg counties, as well as issued for Rowan County till 4:40. Obviously looking for stations to check in with severe reports in the area, and any stations wishing to check in that's monitoring, please contact Net Control or N1CRG.
N1CRG and 4LVX. I didn't get the call sign for the station that was there looking towards that storm, but the NWS did say there's very good rotational loss, but nothing on the ground as of right now, towards the bottom of the cloud. So I'm just letting you know, FYI.
Okay, that's Ron, K4BIT. He's still got eyes on it. K4BIT with an update. Go ahead, Ron.
Sorry, it was a little hard to hear in your vehicle earlier with the hail going on. The storm's moved east already. It's moving very quickly. I don't have any wind. The hail has just subsided, and we're starting to brighten up on the west side of Dallas. And again, this appears to be moving almost due east. And I'm watching the very edge of the storm, which is south of me, and I'm not seeing anything that indicates any severe weather at this time.
N1CRG, KM4DWD.
Hey, Beth, go ahead, N1CRG.
There is hail right at Big Power on Highway 73.
You referring to the nuclear station?
Yes, sir.
Can you give me the size of it?
Don size. Don the quarter size.
All right, Beth, thank you for giving that in. We'll get it in right now.
N1CRG, K4NET.
Hey, Brian, go ahead.
Now, I don't know what's going on with my HT. I tried to reach you. I seen the repeater. Those pictures that Ron sent me, it wasn't necessarily a wall cloud, but there were updrafts in it. So if they are starting to see rotation at the top, it's definitely valid. There's updrafts in it. And just a lot of scud around it and turbulence in front of it.
All right, good to know. Ron, well, it's probably moved off a little bit now, but keep an eye on it. We appreciate it. N1CRG.
Yeah, that'll be the storm that's headed just south of Huntersville right now, or it looks like it's going to go right into Huntersville. I'll be monitoring K4NET. I got to check out my HT real quick here.
You still monitoring? Broke up, Chris. Okay, calling KM4ISG from N1CRG. N1CRG, KM4ISG. Correct your call, I had it wrong. KM4ISG, we've got a reported wall cloud, possible funnel cloud that's heading in your direction up in Huntersville. Nothing confirmed. If you see anything out there, please advise.
Roger. All just started to get some rain now, and have heard thunder in the distance, but no wind gusts of any size, no hail at this point.
All right, QSO, just let us know if anything changes.
KL4DKX, net control.
Unit calling net control. Kilo India 4, Delta Kilo X-ray up here in Newton. You guys aware that we got a tornado watch up here in Newton? Yes, QSL. The area's got a wide tornado watch. Several counties in the south are under a severe thunderstorm warning till 4:45. We do have some clouds we're kind of keeping an eye on.
QSL, okay, I'll back out of here and monitor.
Thank you for monitoring. We may ask your way. We might need to get your appreciate it. N1 CRG.
Net control.
N1 CRG.
I am now at 16 and 73. That's the new 16 and 73. There's pea-size hail.
Copy. Pea-size hail at the new 16 and Highway 73. Thank you, Beth.
Net control. KM4IFG, Ken up in Huntersville. I'm getting pea-size hail.
Roger that. Can you give me your cross street there in Huntersville?
Highway 73 and Green Farm Road.
Copy. Highway 73 and Green Farm Road. Thank you, sir.
And I'm getting rain at about 1.5 inches per hour.
N1 CRG K4NET.
K4NET, N1 CRG. Go ahead, Brian.
Hey, you might have to go ahead and give a quick radar rundown. I've been watching things here while you're working on that side of it.
Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
All right, folks in Huntersville, you're getting pounded right now. Kannapolis, China Grove, you need to batten down the hatches. That cell that came out of Dallas earlier with large hail is heading your way. Coming out of Gaffney right now, heading towards the same area. Kings Mountain, Bessemer City, Gastonia, Dallas, Stanley, Belmont. You're going to be on the edge of it. It's going to pass right over the repeater, Chris, so you may get noisy again. And indicating large hail in that one as well. It's training along the same line, so batten down the hatches, guys. Here it comes round 2, K4NET.
K4NET, K4BIT, or net control permission to speak to Brian.
Go ahead and call your station, Ron. No problem.
Go ahead, Ron.
Brian, I'm starting to see more of those upside-down looking clouds that we seen a couple hours ago. Usually you do see them before severe weather. I sent you all the pictures I had. I'm heading towards Lincolnton, and I got to get some stuff put away before the next round comes through. K4BIT will be monitoring, and I do look towards the south and southwest, towards Crowder's Mountain, and it is getting very dark.
Yeah, you're going to want to take care of whatever you're doing and batten down the hatches. Round 2's getting ready to come in from the southwest. Same scenario as last time. You're seeing the scud and the turbulence before it, so keep an eye on it for any rotation. K4NET.
All right, this is N1 CRG in here for Charlotte Regional Skywarn. Quick update. Still under severe thunderstorm warning for Cleveland, Gaston, parts of Lincoln, Mecklenburg, Cabarrus, and Rowan. Till 4:45. We've got about 20 more minutes on this one. There is more weather coming right behind this system, so expect these warnings to be extended, especially for Gaston and Cleveland County. And we are still looking for any stations in the affected area. Any weather reports? Just an FYI, the National Weather Service's radar is anticipated to be down another 2 hours, so we're still relying on spotter reports to relay what's going on the ground to the Weather Service. Then one CRG next control.
This is KX4TIM in Kannapolis. Is Skywarn going on by chance? We have L in Kannapolis.
Yes, sir, we do have a net going. Can you give me your location, Kannapolis?
Roger, Roger. We're here on Highway 29, right at Del Earnhardt or number 3, and we got piece. Well, it's bigger than pea-size hail here, dime-size hail.
All right, copy dime-size hail, Highway 29 and Highway number 3. Thank you for that. N1 CRG net control.
Roger. Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, it's getting bigger here, so trying to find some shelter. KX4TIM mobile.
One CRG K4ET radar rundown.
Go ahead, Brian.
All right, you guys already heard Kannapolis is getting nailed. The hail's going to get bigger if you're out towards Rockwell. Right in between Rockwell and China Grove, it's going to be passing over 85. If you're in that area, you need to get off the road ASAP. That hail is getting pretty big. There's another storm coming in. It looks like it's going to skirt right between Concord and Kannapolis on 3. In that area, again, it's starting to show some decent-sized hail in it. So if you're out about an 85, you need to get off the road immediately and wait till it passes anywhere for about Harrisburg up to China Grove. These two cells mean business, and like Chris already told you, next one's getting ready to come into is south of Gastonia right now. And a couple of them are weakening, but the one in Kannapolis is getting bigger. K4NET.
Kilo Charlie 4, Bravo India, Quebec.
Kilo Charlie 4, Bravo India, Quebec. This is N1 CRG. Go ahead.
Roger, Ron, near 29, Highway 29 and Oregon Street, Kannapolis. Right now we're getting about quarter-size hail.
Copy. Highway 29 and Oregon Street in Kannapolis, quarter-size hail. Thank you, sir. We'll get that sent in. N1 CRG.
It's also pretty severe here right now.
Thanks, sir.
Would you like me to do a warning rundown, Chris?
Brian, that'd be good. Also, can you mention the storm coming out of Gaffney? They're watching that one for rotation, but nothing yet. Probably a lot of hail in this one.
QSL, everybody be advised, any of the warnings you're hearing on your radios right now are coming out of Columbia. DSP, their radar is down right now. They have some nasty stuff pass right over, and TDWR at the airport is down. So any warnings will come out of Columbia. Let me pause, see if there's anybody breaking in. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:45 for Cabarrus County. This includes City of Concord, Gaston County, all of Mecklenburg County, Rowan County until 4:45. I'm not going to read the rest of the details, but it's still in effect by another 15 minutes. There is a storm coming out of Gaffney heading towards Kings Mountain, and looks like it was weakening. It's building up again. If you're in Kannapolis, you're in Concord, you need to take cover under some kind of shelter right now and get off 85. From Harrisburg Road up to about China Grove, it's going to get pretty nasty. It's going to pass right between China Grove and Rockwell, the biggest storm right now, and there's at least good quarter-size hail in this, so it is a dangerous storm. There's another one right over Gastonia. The line is slowly advancing east, but Kings Mountain, you're in the crosshairs again for the next one. Bessemer City, Dallas, probably about 15-20 minutes out. K4NET.
Thank you, Brian. Hot off the press, Cleveland County and Gaston County severe thunderstorm warning extended until 5:15 p.m. 5:15 p.m. due to this cell we're speaking of coming out of Gaston. Also, York County, South Carolina, and Cherokee, South Carolina is included in that warning. CRG, Net Control for Charlotte Regional Skywarn, again looking for any reports in the area of any severe weather due to, more importantly, the weather radar is out at GSP, so they're really looking for these reports. CRG.
For any T update.
Skywarn, net.
For NET and for LBX, go ahead with the update.
I don't know if you're hanging around the background there or not. Chris may have had stepways from that storm. Coming up across the border, Chester County right now is just going into southern Gaston County. It'll be traveling up through Lincoln County. It is starting to intensify into a small line right now. So Kings Mountain, you guys need to take cover again. It's coming. It's got hail in it. And then Kannapolis, you're going to get round two from another cell that's heading up your way. And if you know anybody up near Rockwell, they need to take cover. If you know anybody out on the lake, Baden Lake, get them off the lake. It's heading that way. Give them a phone call. So everything's traveling over the same area as Kings Mountain, you're going to get it. It's traveling right over the Randall Cedar as well, the 2-3 out there, and up through Dallas, same path, K4 NET.
Skywarn report.
Go ahead, Bill, N1 CRG.
We are getting heavy rain and 3/4-inch hail again here in Kings Mountain.
Bill, real quick, give me your cross street.
Somerset Drive and Piper Road. Williamsburg Court.
All right, got you, Bill. Appreciate it. N1 CRG. Brian, will you direct on that, or you need a few minutes?
KC9OZE report. Hey guys, I know this isn't meet criteria, but I've been watching down the road at the Huntersville storm. I'm located in Cornelius, and I saw what looked to me like a textbook scary-looking cloud, so to speak. Aesthetically, it looks like basically like the beginning of a funnel, but I'm way too far up to see that, so I'm going to go ahead and classify it as just like a scary-looking cloud, but it is right at the break of where the dark clouds meet the daylight. Just wondering if anybody in Huntersville could get an eye on that. That's all I got to report. KC9OZE, back to net control.
All right, yeah, I think NWS, keep an eye on that one. Where are the cross streets you're at?
I'm located in Cornelius at Main Street and Catawba Avenue. However, the cloud that I saw was approximately 2 miles away, and I estimate the cross streets for that at Old Statesville Road and Highway 73, and that was 2 minutes ago.
All right, if you see any rotation or anything, bust back in here and let us know. Just be careful out there, bud. K4 NET.
K4 NET, KK4 OHF.
Go ahead, Marshall.
I'm about a quarter of a mile from where that was just reported. I'm not seeing that from my location. There's no wind, there's no rain, it's calm here at the moment. Do have heavy clouds, but I don't see any funnel shaped clouds at all.
Give us all on that. Thank you. Keep an eye out. And let us know if you do see anything. Go ahead, Marshall.
Hey, roger that. Just a report here at Prosperity and Heritage Hills. We've got branches down from the pre-winds before the main storm, as well as pea-sized hail. I know it's not the reporting kind, but still it's worth mentioning for those who are around.
All right. No, pea-sized hail is definitely reportable criteria in the gusts as well. What do you estimate the branches to be, just little stuff?
It's a Bradford pear, mature Bradford pear. You know, those things break apart easy, so I can look and tell you what the gusts were at that time if you wish.
No, that's okay. Thank you very much. We got you at 1643, and there's a new warning that just came out. Severe thunderstorm warning in Columbia has issued severe thunderstorm warning for Bears County. This is a continuation, Rowan County, until 5:30 now. 434 NWS Doppler radar indicated severe thunderstorm capable of producing core-sized hail. The storm was located near Rockwell, 11 miles northeast of Concord, moving east at 45. That's 4 or 5 miles an hour. Other locations in the warning area include, but are not limited to, Gold Hill. That's that storm I told you about earlier. There's another one coming out on the heels, getting ready to go through Kannapolis again, and this one is heading for Rockwell. Severe thunderstorm warning till 5:30 in Rowan County there and northern Ferris County. In Concord, you're not going to quite escape it. It's going to go through the north side of where you guys are right now. Another one's on top of Kings Mountain, getting ready to go into Bessemer City, Gastonia, and Dallas with high winds, it looks like, and hail in it. Same as last time. It's training over the same area, so be cautious out there, guys. N1CRD or N4LBX, I'll link you guys in the chat. My cat client, I'm trying to get it reset. It's not working right at the moment.
I'm in chat right now, Brian. If you could relay that information about the pea-sized hail and limbs again, I just need to cross streets and location over.
All right, thank you, John. It's Prosperity Church Road, Prosterity, Prosperity Church Road, and Cross Street. What's your cross street again, Marshall? Would that be Mallard Creek?
Negative. It's Heritage Hills Lane. Heritage Hills Lane.
All right, QSL, I should have known that. I apologize. I was writing another note. So Prosperity Church and Heritage Hills Lane, pea-sized hail, and small limbs from pre-frontal gusts from the storm. QSL?
QSL, thank you very much. Now, can you give me his QTH really fast?
Yeah, Prosperity Church Road and Heritage Hills Lane. QSL? I'm sorry, you probably want to know where. That's North Mac. This K4NET resumed control from Chris so that he can get mobile, and N4LBX is assisting the background with W4GCH on standby as well. If anybody has a severe weather criteria to report, hail of any size, wind gusts greater than 58 miles an hour, flooding where flooding normally doesn't occur, which includes 1 inch an hour greater rainfall or enough to impede the flow of traffic, rotation, any clouds, watch out. We are under a tornado watch till 8 p.m., so these can spin up a funnel any time. Be aware of that. Also, NWS GSP is offline right now. They have storms pass over. They estimate 2 hours till service restoral. And all information is coming out of Columbia, South Carolina right now. So if anybody does have criteria to report, please call K4NET or Net Control.
Kilo Charlie 4, Bravo India, Quebec.
KF4 VIQ, K4NET 1648. Go ahead, sir.
Roger, Ron in Kannapolis, US 29 Oregon Street, which is just north of 85. P-size hail, elevated winds.
All right, and that is that the Cabarrus side of the line up there, or Iredell?
Cabarrus County.
All right, QSL at 164829 Highway 29 Oregon Street, Cabarrus County. P-size hail, QSL.
Roger. Also have some pretty bad thunder and lightning as well.
All right, be careful up there. The next one is just about on top of you. The hail won't be as large as the last one right now. It's directly on top of you and moving out. So thank you very much. Anybody else with any reports, please call now. All right, Kings Mountain, you're in the clear for the moment. There may be more forming back behind it. Bessemer City is in the middle of it. Dallas, Gastonia, South Gastonia. You guys need to be on the lookout. It's forming a line from Kings Mountain State Park up to Bessemer City. Looks like there's wind out ahead of it, and it's going to go through Lowell, Belmont, Gastonia, Ranlow. It may pass over the airport here soon. It looks like the track is turning. It's turning a little bit more east, so this will affect more of Mecklenburg County. So stay weather aware out there, and if you have anything to report, please call K4NET, or if you'd like to check in.
K4NET, K4NET.
John?
Yeah, I'm over here at work, Highway 160 in Triumph. Wind is starting to pick up over in this area. And I'm looking at the radar now, and I'm seeing what you're seeing. So it looks like you'll be heading my way soon, but I'll be off radio soon. Take it for the SC.
USL, stay weather aware. So watching Brad Pavich on TV, and it shows that it's going to form a line and come right over uptown Charlotte. So everybody stay weather aware. And in Mecklenburg County, K4NET, Charlotte Regional Skywarn.
Net control. Please check in. Whiskey 4, Yankee Foxtrot. Gemini Concord, that's right here in the report.
All right, QSL, Jim, got you at 1659 W4WAF. Jim, up there in Concord. Let's see what's going on up in your neck of the woods. Kannapolis just got throttled pretty good, so looks like you're out of the clear for the moment. The next line is getting ready to come in. It looks like it's starting to build up just southwest of Mooresville, like it's trying to create a line. So everybody keep their eyes peeled. We are still under a tornado watch until 8 p.m. We'll try and give radar updates for those people that are going mobile during rush hour here as well. Right now, 77 south is going to be the greatest threat if you're traveling in probably about 15 to 20 minutes. Lake Wiley, Steel Creek, Tega Cave, Belmont, all the way up to Mount Holly. There's a pretty severe cell getting ready to come in, potential for pretty good sized hail as we've seen out of these already. So please be careful if you're on the roadways. There's actually more back behind that, Spartanburg and Gaffney, that is going to push through. NWS GSP is down for about 2 hours. Radar is down, so we're relying on Columbia for data and trying to relay information via chat back to GSP. K4NET along with N4LBX, Charlotte Regional Skywarn.
Station. Charlotte Regional Skywarn. I'm just going to place an update over here in chat. National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the following counties in South Carolina. We're looking for Chester County, which is in our coverage area. This includes the city of Chester, also Union County. 5 p.m. National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing golf ball size hail to
destructive winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. This storm was located 8 miles northwest of Cross Keys, or 15 miles northeast of Lawrence, moving to the east at 55 miles per hour. This thunderstorm will be near Buffalo and 8 miles south of Jonesville by 5:10 p.m. Eastern Time. Union by 5:15, Lockhart by 5:25, Lowry and Chester by 5:40 p.m. This is a dangerous storm, folks. You take shelter if you got it. This is N4LBX with an update. Also, Net Control NWS is posted that this storm is going to be a big hail producer and has some rotation, but not enough for any kind of warning at this time. N4LBX.
N4LBX. KJ4PAH Mobile with the report.
Okay, go ahead, sir, with your report. KJ4PJH N4LBX.
N4LBX, this is Kilo Juliet 4, Papa Alpha Hotel, northbound 85, southbound 85, just past the 485 interchange. Reports of cloud to ground, lightning, hail at about quarter size, size of a quarter coin, and rain at about, I'd say, quarter inch an hour.
Correction on the call. Got it as KJ4PAH, South 85, 45 interchange. Got cloud ground lightning, hail, quarter size. And did you say 4 inches per hour, over?
Correction, quarter inch per hour. Quarter, 1/4.
Thank you very much. I thought you said 4. All right, I'll get this sent in. Thank you very much, and I'm going to go ahead and turn Net Control back over to K4NET. Thank you for your report. Here you go.
Quick update. Fort Mill. Light rain falling, 74 degrees.
K4L out.
Got here in the log. Make sure we got your call here. K4TKB, is that correct?
Kilo 4, Tango Kilo Bravo. Kilo 4, Tango Kilo Bravo. Name here is Sam, Sierra Alpha Mike.
Mike, thank you very much. We got you corrected here as KK4TKB, and we got you here in the log. If you happen to see anything, just let us know, and we've got some pretty intense weather to your southwest, so this storm looks like it's going to be moving east. So, really quick, NWS has posted another update on the storm that is going to be affecting the Chester County, and they're saying that the rotation is increasing with this storm in Union, so still no tornado warnings or anything. It is a severe thunderstorm warned storm, so just wanted to bring that to the net. This is N4LDX, Charlotte Regional Skywarn.
K4NET, ONCL. So northern Mecklenburg County coming in by Charlotte Douglas Airport. I'm going to guess that they have a ground stop going on right now. And Huntersville, just south of Huntersville, if you're on 77 from Center City, Charlotte to Huntersville, be aware you're going to have very intense rainfall, likely some small to moderate sized hail out of this storm. Storms have had a history of producing hail, like they said. Some of the storms back in Chester and Union County, being ready to go through Union County, South Carolina, do have hail in rotation, so please be weather aware if you're on the road. These storms are primarily tracking west-east right now, and they're starting to move east a little bit faster towards Center City, Charlotte. Newell, Harrisburg, Concord, you're going to get some of this as well. K4NET.
Control. M4 Charlie, Sierra. Charlie,
It's Oakdale area, West Charlotte. We got about a quarter-inch hail coming down pretty good and raining probably an inch an hour if it keeps on going, and it's hailing real bad. Oakdale Road and Thompson Avenue.
Brady, let me read this back to you. Quarter-inch hail, 1 inch an hour rainfall, Hotel Road and Topsail Road. Is that QSL?
Oakdale Road, Oakdale, and Thompson Avenue.
That's West Charlotte. We'll get that in 1718. Thank you, Brady. Be careful out there.
Control.
Mecklenburg County, get ready to batten down the hatches. It's coming in, so if you got a car outside, you may want to get it inside. There is some hail in the stuff that's coming in. K4NET, Charlotte Regional Skywarn.
K4NET, Whiskey 4, Sierra Kilo Tango, checking in, westbound I-160 out of Fort Mill towards TKK.
Alright, 1719, give me that call sign again, please. We've got Whiskey 4 and Sierra Kilo Tango, QSL.
QSL.
Be careful out there. There was some stuff in north of Center City, Charlotte, point east. Cornelius, Charlotte, 8577 interchange are being pounded right now. I'm going to get it here pretty soon. We're direct line of it. It's building up again. So 45 Newell area towards Harrisburg. You guys need to be on the lookout coming up towards the University area next in Central and East Mecklenburg County. K4NET.
Next control, WB4 and CQ.
WB4 and CQ, K4NET, go ahead.
Next control, WB4 and CQ. Lake Forest, Albemarle Road, calm wind, third light, check mean.
WD4NCQ, East Charlotte, checked in 1720. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I'm back over here if you need me, Brian. W4JM.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Stand by. Severe thunderstorm warning. This is the cell I just told you about. Severe thunderstorm warning for Cabarrus County. This includes City of Concord, Mecklenburg County, all of Mecklenburg. This includes Center City, Charlotte, UNC Charlotte until 6 p.m. 511, public reported severe thunderstorm capable of producing core-sized hail. The storm was located near Paw Creek or near Center City, Charlotte, moving due east. It's changed from before. Moving due east at 45 miles an hour. Severe thunderstorm will be near UNC Charlotte by 5:25, Harrisburg by 5:30, Concord and 8 miles south of Kannapolis by 5:35. Mount Pleasant by 5:50. Batten down the hatches, Greg. Coming your way again until 6 p.m. for all Cabarrus County, including Concord. All Mecklenburg County is coming over Center City, Charlotte, and directly towards me in University area. K4NET.
K4NET, WX4 LAB.
I didn't know if you had checked out or not, so I got you in there. Thank you. Hang tight, it's coming our way next.
Net control,
Whiskey 4 Golf Echo Hotel.
Alright, we got WX4LEB Jeff using Concord, and George, you're in Southwest Mech at QSL.
Forest is long, Valentine, dark, really dark.
Alright, I got you, George. You're coming and going. This is getting ready to pass over 9-4 repeater site in about 15 minutes, so I'm going to be going to my indoor antenna here shortly. Everybody in the university area needs to look out. Coming through, these storms have had a history of hail. And, John, you have anything to add on that southern storm in Union County, South Carolina, and Texas?
480T and 4LBX. It just looks like last little frame on the radar. It is still a strong storm. It is severe thunderstorm warned, and also NWS has said that the rotation seems to be weakening with this storm. So we do have a spotter down there that's in place in front of the storm, but it's going to be third party without amateur radio.
All right, very good. Stand by 1 second.
Skywarn, net.
Alright, very good. Thank you, John. And in the last frame or so, this is a dynamically changing situation, so everybody needs to stay close to either media outlets or amateur radio. A new cell, very severe, has just popped up over Matthews right now at 74 and 51. Is getting ready to move east-northeast, just south of Mint Hill, just south of where I'm at right now. So it just blew up out of nowhere, and it's indicating hail in it. This is going to be at 74 and 485, points north to 218 on 485. If you're going to be passing through that area, you may want to hold off. There's been large hail. Then on the north side, it's passing over the I-77 corridor, heading towards the 77, 85, 485 interchange, that entire area up there, the new area. Harrisburg, you're going to get nailed. I'm going to get hit in UNC Charlotte. So please be careful out there and stay weather aware. If anybody has any weather criteria to report, hail of any size, rain greater than 1 inch an hour impeding the flow of traffic, circulation seen in any of the clouds above, please call K4NT or net control.
Net 4CXB.
Go ahead, Grady. I don't know if that was you, Grady, KM4CST, K4NT. I am losing you, Grady. You're not holding the repeater. The repeaters are linked, so if you're south of Uptown Charlotte, go to 23. If you're north of Uptown Charlotte, use 4694, please. Try it again. If you happen to be in the middle, 94 may actually be a little bit better for you till the storm gets here.
K4NET, KK4TKB.
Go ahead, sir.
Just trying to figure out if the storm's moving as much. I'm not near a screen right now. Does it look like we have anything with any hail or anything coming Fort Mill area, Fort Mill TK area?
Alright, I'll give a summary here again real quick. Let me find out if there's any stations with criteria to report. Please call now.
Control, this is CF4, Charlie X-ray, Robert.
You're a little bit noisy, but try it again, station.
KF4 Charlie X-ray Bravo, how you copy?
Kilo Foxtrot 4 Charlie X-ray Bravo, QSL at 1728, go ahead.
Roger, sir, just wanted to report in the Sugar Creek Terrace Boulevard area about 3 minutes ago, cell moved through with nickel-sized hail. Over.
All right, QSL, about 3 minutes ago, that would have been at 24 my time, 23 my time. Sugar Creek Road and Harris Boulevard, cross streets, central Mecklenburg County, nickel-sized hail, QSL.
QSL, that is correct. The largest was nickel-sized.
Streets again?
It's actually the same one that James just put on chat. It's the same report as that one. W.T. Harris and West Sugar Creek Road, and that is Central Meck County.
Roger, I just put in our spotter confirmed.
Perfect, exactly. All right, so for those folks out traveling around during drive time, the cell down Matthews is blowing up right now over Mint Hill. It's blowing up over my head. It looks like darkness outside. So Mint Hill from the 218 interchange down to 74 and 45. There's a severe cell on top of you. Mecklenburg County is under a severe thunderstorm warning until 6 p.m., so is Cabarrus County until 6 p.m. for these storms moving in. University area is about to get it. Harrisburg, some of that's actually one a little bit north of me. If you're on 485 and the 85 interchange, you need to watch out. If you're heading north on 85 from Center City, Charlotte, you need to hold up a little bit. This is a very heavy cell right across W.T. Harris Boulevard where he talked about in the 85 interchange. I would not go near University right now. K4NET, let me see what's going on south for you. So right now for the folks heading south on 77, there's one cell just northwest of Lake Wiley. It's not severe yet. The severe weather is down in Union and Chester County of South Carolina. The heaviest weather is. It's kind of breaking up a little bit, so Kings Mountain, you got some on top of you right now, but the cell that needs watching is heading pretty much towards Concord right now. It's splitting.
Net Control, this is KI4 Zulu Charlie Tango.
Go ahead, Bill.
We just had a shower of rain rate greater than 1 hour pass over top of us, and there was a little bit of small, soft hail in it.
W4YF was severe report.
1733, go ahead, Jim.
Okay, occurring now, rainfall approximately 3.5 inches per hour. Hail D-size and slightly higher. And this is in the area of Weddington and Pitt School in Concord.
All right, 1733, W4YF, 3.5 inches an hour measured, correct, on your weather station?
Correct, but it's up to 5.1 now.
Okay. 5.1 inches per hour. That is correct, John. 5.1 inches per hour. Hail T-size, Weddington Road, Cross Street, Pitt School Road, Concord, Cabarrus County, QSL.
QSL, W4YF.
All right, very good. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, can somebody, you may want to have folks, can somebody hop on the 146.655 for Concord and kind of give them a heads up of the storm coming? I know some people are going towards the meeting, and this is heading right that way. They can come over 9-4 and monitor if they want to, but that is that 5 inch an hour, and it's going to be all over the road for 601. Right across 29, between 85 and 49 on 29 and 3 is going to be terrible here shortly, so please get that word out, K4 and EP.
We're thinking like, I was just flipping the radio over to that frequency, W4YF.
Thank you. May I also want to shout on China Grove 410 as well up there.
Jet Control, this is K4FAN.
1736, Eric. What part of town are you floating through now?
Hey, Brian, good evening. I just wanted to check in real quick and let you know I'm standing by. We're going to get hit here in a little bit.
Yeah, you guys actually have a cell just north of you, Lake Wiley, and it's getting ready to pass between Belmont. It's going to pass over Steel Creek, it looks like, and just north of Lake Wiley, and there's another one back behind NASA's building in Union County, in Chester County, South Carolina, so it's getting ready to cross the border, right down the Happy Place.
Roger, it's that second one we're watching.
A reminder, the entire area is under a tornado watch until 8 p.m. Once this stuff gets out of here, right now we're going on about 3 hours trying to get this line through, and it hasn't traveled more than probably about 50 to 100 miles in 3 hours. So it's finally starting to get some forward momentum right now, and that cell north of Lake Wiley is blowing up. These cells are blowing up fast and furious, so looks like that one's heading towards Charlotte Douglas Airport, and stations need to be aware if you're on the outer loop of 485 west side, you're going to experience heavy rainfall. Concord is about to get nailed. That's the only way I can put it. Extremely heavy rain and probably moderate-sized hail in this cell, as we've seen with all these. So please use caution if you're on 29 between 85 and 49, anywhere around Concord, South Concord, North Concord. It's coming your way right now, K4 and EP.
Weather report.
Stand by. Go ahead, Jeffrey.
I've got pea-size to dime-size hail that just came through, short duration.
Your cross streets again, if you would, please. And there's new warning, so tell me your cross streets and we'll get this warning info out.
I'm at Forest Ridge Drive and Ivy Grove Court. And that would be Cabarrus County, Concord.
All right, 1740 P to dime-size hail, Forest Ridge Drive, and Ivy Cove Court, Cabarrus County, QSL.
Brian, that would be Grove, Grove, Court, and QSL.
my own writing. Just real quick, Chris, you're good to go and we can cut John loose?
Give me the view and that'll be affirmative. I'm pulling him down.
Kind of a train wreck, but I think I got you. Okay, there's a new warning out here. Stand by. Severe thunderstorm warning for Chester County in South Carolina. We've been telling you about this storm for a while. Chester County in South Carolina, this includes City of Chester, Union County in South Carolina, this includes City of Union, York County in South Carolina, this includes the City of Rock Hill, till 6:30 p.m. I'll come back to that when there's brand new one. Stand by for Cabarrus County.
Nav control.
If you don't have severe weather, can you stand by 1 second for me?
Alright, update 49 and 601 in Cabarrus County, approximately 10-second duration, pea-sized hail.
Alright, that's criteria interrupt me. Very good. Pea-sized hail, 49 and 601, Cabarrus County, QSL. And can I have your call, please?
Yep, Kilo Mike 4, Echo Foxtrot Sierra.
All right, I appreciate it very, very much. And there is a severe thunderstorm warning for Cabarrus County right where he was just talking about. Cross streets on that, John, were 49 and 601 pea-sized hail, Cabarrus County at 1742. All right, severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect. Severe thunderstorm warning for Mecklenburg County has been canceled. That one's been canceled. And then for Cabarrus County is still in effect until 6 p.m. Yep, until 6 p.m. 5:31. The public reported severe thunderstorm capable of producing quart-sized hail. Storm was located near Harrisburg or near Concord, moving east at 45 miles an hour. Other locations in the warning include, but are not limited to, Mount Pleasant. So it is heading up that way. The severe thunderstorm warning for Cabarrus County has been continued until 6 p.m. As a reminder, we are under a tornado watch until 8 p.m. until all this mess gets out of here. So it's directly over Concord right now. Looks like it's going to be heading towards Rockwell, Meisenheimer. Very soon it's just south of Kannapolis. So anybody going to the meeting, the CARS meeting, you want to use extreme caution up there right now. K4 NET, Charlotte Regional Skywarn. Looks like it's calming down a little bit over Cabarrus and Mecklenburg County, but this line may flare up again. It's basically going from Union County, getting ready to go into Chester County, South Carolina, up through southern Gaston County. So we're kind of keeping an eye on that. The stuff getting ready to exit East Mecklenburg County is not severe right now, but you may see some small hail, so please do be careful if you're out traveling around. Any additional stations like check in or have weather reports, please call K4AT or Net Control.
4GCH report.
Go ahead, Greg.
At 17:45, we had a short burst of hail, pea-size, at my location. That's Round Cliff Drive and Home Cliff Drive in Cabarrus County. And not much rain with it. Had some pretty stiff winds there, but it's passing just about as quick as it came through. Fast moving. I think it's already passed me, so I'm not inside to be able to see at the moment. That's 4GCH.
Alright, pea-size hail, 1745 or so. Round Cliff Drive, Mount Pleasant. Refresh my brain, is that Iredale or is that still Cabarrus, isn't it?
That's Round Cliff Drive and Home Cliff Drive in Cabarrus County. And believe it or not, the sun is shining. W4GCH.
Not shocked at all. The stuff is strange. All right, thank you, Greg. Be careful, be safe out there. And we got some new cells popping, folks. Looks like Union County, North Carolina is starting to get in on the action. So most of that's going to be heading towards Albemarle. It's exiting Monroe. Blew up over Monroe and Wingate out on 74, and it's heading northeast. Ahead of the line that's heading east. So go figure. And it looks like we have another round developing behind it in just east of Gaffney, Union-Chester County border right now. And it looks like that may come up into southern Gaston County and western Meck County. So keep your ears peeled for new warnings. For those of you looking for radar information, NWS-GSP is down. They had heavy storms pass over. They don't have an ETA right now. They said 2 hours originally, but it's going longer than that. So you can use Columbia for updates or just listen to the radio.
Reporting PKC-9 OGE, third party severe criteria.
Red Jose 1750.
5 minutes elapsed. Pitt School Road and Poplar Tent Road, hail estimated between quarter size and silver dollar size. Third party.
Same report I put in about 10 minutes ago.
QSL happy, the exact same area. All right, Jose, thank you for confirming. 1745, Pitt School, Poplar Tent, quarter silver dollar size hail, Cabarrus County. Thank you very much, sir. For folks that are coming through the 485 outer loop, you're pretty much in the clear right now. Everything is over into Union County and heading towards Albemarle. So if you're heading out that way, you're going to pass through some of this. There is a storm building in intensity southern Gaston County, just south of Gastonia, south of Ranlow, and then broken line extending down into Union County, South Carolina, York County, South Carolina. Their cells getting ready to go into Lake Wiley, Tega Cay, so be on the lookout. These have blown up pretty quick when they've come through, so stay weather aware. There's still a severe thunderstorm, there is still a severe thunderstorm warning for Cabarrus County that's going to be allowed to expire at 6 o'clock, and then pretty much it's quiet for the time being, but we are still under a tornado watch until 8 p.m. tonight. So we appreciate you guys being there, being the eyes and ears, because NWS GSP's radar is down right now, so you guys help us out. K4NET along with N1CRG in the background. Okay. That station calling you were pretty noisy into the machine, so you may have to move around. If you're south of Center City, use 145.230. North of Center City, use 14694. Try it again. That's K4NET. I think that was you, George. You're pretty noisy, but go ahead. I'll try and pull you out. You are 90% noise, George, so you may have to move around a little bit.
NET, is this any better, W4GEH?
Perfect. Say it again. You're good.
NET, W4GEH. I'm at the Morrison Y here in Valentine, and it appears that the storm over Lake Wiley is expanding and headed this direction in part. Can you confirm?
be a QSL. There's not a lot of intensification, but it's morphing and combining right along the Gaston, York, Union County border, or Chester County, South Carolina, right along the state line. So it looks like it's bound to do about, it looks like it's going to go east-northeast. It's breaking apart a little bit, but it's nothing too severe right at this time, just heavy rainfall from what I can see.
QSL, we have about 200 kids on the field here, and I'm keeping my eyes open.
Certainly, George. I will keep an eye on this moving that way and let you know as the radar updates here. So, no problem. And actually, stand by, folks. Looks like there's a new severe thunderstorm warning here. This is actually outside of just exiting our county, but if you guys are heading that way, you may want to hold off. So, severe thunderstorm warning for Montgomery County, northeastern Moore County, Stanley County, Randolph County, southeastern Davidson County. So all that stuff that came through here in X is blowing back up just to the east of us towards Albemarle. So do use caution if you're heading out that way, anywhere up and down 52. These have had a history of producing hail and everything else, and I do hear it grumbling off to my south. So stand by, there's something else here as well. And actually, that's south of us in South Carolina, so Greenwood County through 6:30 watching this. Looks like some of these storms are intensifying again. They're strong, they aren't severe right now, so we're keeping an eye on for you, folks.
K4NEC, KC9OCG routine.
1800, go ahead, Jose.
I just wanted to mention that the previous guy that was talking, that if you can hear the thunder, you are within range of the lightning strike. So there have been lightning strikes, although rare, where they have lightning or storms being with hear thunder. And that's all I got for you. KC9OCG back next show.
I totally agree with you. It looks like it may actually push off to the north, and there's another one that just popped over just north of Center City, Charlotte. So, George, good advice. I would say you're better off pulling them in right now, because I've literally seen storms pop up in a matter of 5 minutes on the radar loop and blowing up to nothing. And this next line is to the west, and it may pop. So, might be better to be safe than sorry to pull them. W4TEH, K4NET. You still around, George?
I am, Brian. We're about to leave this field.
All right, very good. I think that's a good idea because it's just coming into the 77 corridor now, and there's been cells popping very quickly in front of it, so I don't want you guys to get stuck. And for Jose's comment, I think that's a very good idea. Be safe, George, K4NET.
Yeah, there's a noticeable movement of the clouds from our west, and they've picked up speed. They're ready to come down here in Valentine. So I'm going to clear this field, W4GEH.
K4NET station, stand by.
Skywarn, weather.
Please stand by for important weather information.
National Weather Service in Columbia has issued a tornado warning for Chester County in South Carolina, York County in South Carolina, until 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 6:02 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Lowry's, or 6 miles north of Chester, moving east at 45 miles per hour. The tornado will be near Richburg by 6:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Catawba, and 7 miles north of Fort Lawn by 6:20 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The safest place to be during a tornado is in a basement. Get under a workbench or other piece of sturdy furniture. If no basement is available, seek shelter on the lowest floor of the building in an interior hallway or room such as a closet. Use blankets or pillows to cover your body, and always stay away from Skywarn down. Weather radio active. Up. Skywarn net.
Alright folks, sorry about that. And reset a timer. So that tornado warning is for Chester County in South Carolina. It's moving east at 45 miles an hour, and as it said, tornado will be near Richburg by 6:15. At 6:02, Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Lowry's, or 6 miles north of Chester, moving due east at 45 miles an hour. This is part of that same line I was just talking to George about, that it's been blowing up right along this line. So you guys got to be extra careful and watch out for changing weather at a moment's notice. So, so that is valid until 6:30 p.m. as a tornado warning, 6 miles north of Chester. Tornado will be near Richburg by 6:15, Catawba by 6:15, Catawba, and 7 miles north of Fort Lawn by 6:20. So keep an eye out. We aren't out of the woods yet. We're still under tornado watch here in Charlotte until 8 p.m. So if anybody has additional severe weather to report, please call K40T or Net Control.
W4GPH.
Go ahead, George.
I'm going to be leaving the Morrison Y with the kids, and I'll be mobile. W4GPH.
All right, very good. The worst of it is in South Carolina right now, but it looks like there's a cell just about to the airport. That one's going northeast, so just be careful out there. You may have some spotty stuff you run into. And that tornado warning is just south of Rock Hill, and that storm is drifting east-northeast. Just going to skirt the south side of Rock Hill, so if you know any folks through there, Waxhaw, Weddington, Wesley Chapel, if it holds together, it looks like it may scoot that way. So keep an eye out on the storm. They do have a tornado warning for it. Looks like it's weakening and morphing again, as all these storms are. They're blowing up and dying real quick. So any additional stations check in, or any severe weather criteria to report. Rainfall greater than 1 inch now, or pea-size hail, or hail of any size. Flooding where flooding normally doesn't occur or impeding the flow of traffic, and severe winds 58 miles an hour estimated or greater. Please call K40T or Net Control.
K4BIT. K4BIT N1CRG. Go ahead, Ron.
My Link connection about half hour, 45 minutes ago. Couldn't get back in. Clear over here, clear blue skies to the west, and I'm going to log on out. K4BIT Mobile, near Lincoln County. Actually, I'm in Lincoln County, near Long Schultz, High Schultz.
Ron, appreciate your report today. They really came in handy, so appreciate appreciate your weather spots, and be safe out there. We appreciate it. Anyone see RG?
Now, did you get the pictures?
I did. I got one from Brian. Got a video, actually.
Sounds good. And I'm looking to the south as we speak now, and it's still pretty dark to my south. It's shifting more towards the southeast from this vantage point. QSL?
Roger, QSL. Quick update, everybody. We're still under a tornado warning for Chester County, South Carolina. This storm is just east of Lowry, tracking off to the north-northeast, showing some fairly decent rotation in the radar. Again, this is the radar coming out of Columbia, so it's a little too high. But, nonetheless to say, if there's any stations in that area, you should be taking shelter immediately to protect yourself. If you know anyone in that area, you might want to give them a phone call and tell them that it does look pretty impressive on radar. Again, tornado warning for Chester County, South Carolina, and probably extreme southern part of York County.
N1 CRG K4NET.
Hey, Brian.
I just stepped outside, and you may want to relay to GSP the cell that's getting ready to pass over University area. There is some low-level rotation in it. Nothing coming down yet, but I do see rotation at the very bottoms of it.
All right, QSL, University area there in Charlotte, low-level rotation.
Right now, so I'll be heading back in. I just stepped outside to check the weather, and that is what's going on. Swirling overhead.
W4BFB. Use tone 118.8.
Chris, I'm back to the shack. I had switched crossband. The storm is intensifying overhead with inflow and lightning starting to fly overhead, but I'm back in here.
All right, Brian, I'll turn it back over to you here. The rotation is not quite as impressive as it was when you were outside down there in York County, but nonetheless, it's still there, so I'm keeping an eye on that too. Turn it back over to you in 1CRG.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. And that storm west of Center City, Charlotte's right over the airport at this time. So everybody in West and Central Meck County needs to keep an eye on it. That's part of why I was seeing it was intensifying over me. It is intensifying. We got decent lightning up here in the University area. So do watch it. If you're at the interchange of 85 and 77, expect to see torrential downpours and likely some small hail with it as this intensifies. Its current course is going to go right up through Newell, Harrisburg, basically going to follow 85 and sweep across part of Independence. So do use caution out there. And a couple of other updates. GSP canceled the severe thunderstorm warning that was in effect for Union County, South Carolina, and continues the severe thunderstorm warning for Chester and York counties in South Carolina until 6:30, about another 10 minutes. K4NET, can you report to you? Go ahead, John.
Yeah, getting ready to leave work. Close to the intersection, 160 and 49. Right now it's just beginning to start raining over here, but I will be heading towards the airport area in just a few minutes, so I'll be mobile in just a few minutes.
Alright, do use caution. You're going to be heading east, and out of there right now along 85 is a pretty potent cell. They have issue a warning for it, but if it keeps going, it's going to intensify at severe level. So use caution heading out. So 160 and 49 is at 1 inch an hour greater, impeding flow of traffic.
Negative, non-reportable at this time. But are we still using, has GSP come back online, or still using the other radar?
It's still Columbia at this time. They're trying to work on their communications issue. They got throttled pretty good down there with storms, so but we do have one blown up, and there's good data coming out of Columbia, so just use caution out there. Appreciate it. And there's a heavy cell just south of Harrisburg. That's the one I saw blowing up earlier, Chris. And that one might have some small hail in it going up 49 out of Harrisburg, so use caution driving around in that one too. K4NET, Charlotte Regional Skywarn. We're still here for a little while longer. We still have a tornado watch until 8 p.m. tonight, so be careful if you're out and about. Hold on, something new. This is out of our region, but for anybody that's heading south that way, this is that storm that's getting ready to exit York County, and came through Chester County, went through York County, but if anybody's heading that way, Lancaster County in South Carolina, severe thunderstorm warning until 6:45. It looks like it's going to be in mainly rural areas down there, but they're saying it's capable of producing destructive winds in excess of 70 miles an hour. So the storm was located over York County or 7 miles southeast of Rock Hill and moving east at 50 miles an hour. So use caution in those areas. We aren't done with it yet. And this one's intensifying again, where YA was just talking about getting ready to go through Center City, just approaching the interchange of 7785 now. So please do be careful out there. K4NET, Charlotte Regional Skywarn. Paul, I saw Echoing keyed up. I saw you keyed up. Did I double with you? Go ahead.
Brad, I was just watching Brad on 36, and they have a tornado warning southwest in Chester County. You aware of that?
Yep, we were all over that one when it came out a few minutes ago. They're going to allow it to expire pretty soon. That's what GSP says. So, more concerned about what's coming in. That was at 6:03 that was issued, so they're going to allow that to expire. I'm more concerned about what's just over the top of my head right now. So thank you, Paul. Appreciate it.
Net control.
Station, this K4NET at 1832.
Net control, this is KK4 WOW on University Boulevard near UNC Charlotte. Pea-size hail.
Okay, yeah, I was just looking at that and chatted that to GSP. University City Boulevard, what's across the street? Yeah, WT Harrison north of that.
Cross street is John Kirk.
All right, University City Boulevard, 49 and, just call it 49, Chris. 49 John Kirk, East Meck County at 1832, pea-size hail. Thank you very much, sir.
Skywarn, net.
university area, you need to batten down the hatches. That hail report is right around where I'm at. It's actually over the repeater right now. So 49, 29, and 85, you need to be on the lookout. There's pea-size hail. It's intensifying, and they're chatting with Columbia right now, probably about putting a warning out. So use caution if you're in the university area. Newell is heading towards Harrisburg, Reedy Creek Basin, which is where I'm at, Reedy Creek Park. It's going to be coming through here very soon. So use caution if you're out driving around that. K4 and ET.
Well, I'm out driving around and it's raining like a madman, AC4ZR.
Where you at, Bill, is the flow of traffic?
What's that again?
Where are you at right now? Are you south of the border down there towards Waxhaw?
That's exactly where I'm at. I'm right here where you turn off to go to Waxhaw off the 521 on the 75, and I just came to a monsoon. And just as soon as I got on here and started talking, it stopped.
Yeah, you need to be careful. That's going to be chasing you pretty much the whole way home. Well, no, it's actually not. You're through it. It's right west of Waxhaw, right over 75 and 521 is the worst of it with pea-size hail and everything else. So be careful down there. There's another one coming behind it.
Well, I can verify it because I just went through it. It was, didn't see no hail, but boy, it sure was raining. I'm coming up there. I just passed where you turn off to go to Waxhaw. I'm climbing the hill there, looking at the water tank at Steel Hill. It's not doing anything right here.
All right, so we'll go ahead and throw a report on your behalf. 1 inch an hour, 521, and 75 Lancaster County, QSL.
That is correct.
Right, and that's just crossing the border into Union County, South Carolina right now. So Monroe, watch out. You may get what's left over on this in central Union County as well. All right, thank you much, sir. Be safe getting home, K4 and ET. And if you're in the university area, really watch out. This sucker is building. It's heading towards Harrisburg, tracking right now at 485 and 49. And getting ready to travel at 49 through Harrisburg is on the ticket next. K4 and ET.
Net control, KK4YAA.
Go ahead, sir.
Hey, I'm not sure if you would like a weather from Gaston County or not, if that's out of your area.
Nope, that is within our area, and standby one. There's a new warning out here for Cabarrus County until 7:15 p.m. That's the cell I was just telling you about. We're chatting with GSP, and they coordinated with Columbia. Severe thunderstorm warning for Cabarrus County in North Carolina. This includes the city of Concord until 7:15. 638 Doppler radar indicates severe thunderstorm capable of producing core-sized hail, damaging winds in excess of 60 miles an hour. Storm was located near Harrisburg or near Concord. Excuse me. Moving east at 55 miles an hour. Storm will be near Mount Pleasant by 6:50 p.m. So again, Cabarrus County, Concord, Harrisburg until 7:15. Do watch out if you're in that area. Go ahead, that is definitely within our realm at 1840. Go ahead.
Highway 321, very strong winds, heavy rain, and I would say pea-sized hail coming down. Not a lot of hail, but maybe 10 to 15% of the total precipitation coming down at 85 south and 321.
SL I see down the radar. So, Gaston County, Highway 321-85, Chris's backyard there. And rainfall 1 inch an hour, impeding the flow of traffic, and possibly small hail. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Stuck his head out, saw that. All right. Hey, you mind giving me a name there for the log?
Absolutely, it's Tim. Tango, Indigo, Mike.
All right, Tim. Pleasure to meet you. It's Brian on this end, and Chris is in the background put stuff in chat for the National Weather Service. So you guys are playing a key role today, and I'll tell you why, because GSP is without any comms right now. So they can't put warnings out or anything. They don't have the ability to put the warnings out. They have to coordinate them through Columbia, South Carolina. So that's why all the warnings are coming out there. Their radar is down. You guys helping today is helping them quite a bit to get these warnings out. So we appreciate it. All right, thank you, Tim. Be safe out there. And the tornado watch is being pared back a little bit, but it's still active in our area until 8 p.m. unless you hear otherwise. It looks like, I don't know if there's more coming here or not. Let me look here real quick. The tornado watch continues. They've canceled some counties back in western South Carolina, western North Carolina, but it's continuing till 8 p.m. for our neck of the woods, which is Catawba, Caldwell, Cabarrus, Cleveland, Gaston, Iredell, Lincoln, Mecklenburg, Union County, North Carolina. They're continuing until 8 o'clock, so once this pesky front gets out of here, they may pare it back. So do keep your eyes peeled. It's been a dynamic situation all day and changing. It looks like there's that new one that Tim just mentioned is popping literally within one frame right over south of Gastonia. So be cautious. We'll be here listening to K4AT, 10-1 CRG in the background there, Charlotte Regional Skywarn. And if we have any spotters that are listening out in Union County, South Carolina, we'd like to have you guys check in. So there's a couple of cells getting ready to move into Union County towards Monroe right now as well. All right, that cell is south of Concord, tracking the one where the severe thunderstorm warning is. It's still in Cabarrus County, tracking just south of 49. It's getting ready to head towards the interchange of 49 and 73 east of Concord. So you need to be on the lookout. It's intensifying again and tightening up. It was a close shave here. It came with about 4 miles of me, and my house was rocking. So do be careful if you're out and about. It's going to continue up through that area and head off towards, let's see here. Looks like it's going to make a direct run for Mount Pleasant. And if it continues on up towards Richfield, so all along 49, be careful. K4AT. We only have one active warning at this time until 7:15, and that's for a severe thunderstorm warning for Cabarrus County, which includes the city of Concord. The cell is just passing south of Center City, Concord. It is intensifying and heading up towards 49 and 73. If you're in that area, I would suggest you pull over and wait till it passes. It'll only be about 5 or 10 minutes. It is moving east at 55. That's 55 miles an hour. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing quarter-sized hail and damage and winds in excess of 60 miles an hour. Right now it's located just northeast of Harrisburg. So do be on the lookout for that. Meisenheimer's going to get nailed next. It's tracking right up next to 49. It'll be impacting 49 and 73 in about the next 5 to 10 minutes. So use caution in that area. K4NET. There is another small eye of storms forming out of that stuff that came out of Lancaster County. It's getting ready to lift up through Weddington, Wesley Chapel. It's actually pulling northeast. So, folks, be careful. Look out for that down the Valentine area. It looks like it does have the potential to possibly go severe, so we'll keep in touch with GSP on this one. And after that, it looks like it's going to calm down quite a bit. But if that one holds together, it's going to go through the 74 corridor right across there at Matthews Indian Trail Stallings. South of that, first will be Valentine, Weddington, Wesley Chapel. These storms have built up quick and died out quick, so we'll keep an eye on it for you. K4NET.
K4NET, AC40. One more final report before I get to the house. I'm about 2 miles away. Ever since I talked to you last time on 521 through Lancaster city limits. Now I'm on Highway 9, heading toward East Springs and Kershaw. The roads are dry, no activity. Looks good down here. Clouds on the horizon.
Yep, if everything holds together, and you should be in the clear down there for tonight, so you went through the heaviest one down that neck of the woods. All right, buddy, you have a good night, and thanks for stopping by and saying hi to us.
Yes, sir. Good luck, and hope nothing bad happens. AC4ZR, Lancaster, clear.
K4NET with Charlotte Regional Skywarn. The cell that's been warned about in Cabarrus County is just about ready to exit out into, I believe that's Randolph or Montgomery County. It's somewhere around the line there. Actually, both of them. So it's just about Concord. Pretty much every place in the clear right now. There's some moderate rainfall to the south over Wesley Chapel, Weddington, and Union County, North Carolina, getting right across the 74 corridor, but that is again falling apart. So I think we're going to be in the clear here very shortly. There is still a tornado watch till 8, and these storms have popped up very quickly, seemingly out of nowhere. So looks like the majority of the energy is pushed east, and we'll see if GSP does end up canceling the tornado watch that we have out till 8 o'clock. So that's the latest right now. We'll keep you updated here for a few more minutes before we go back into standby mode. K4NET, Charlotte Regional Skywarn.
Skywarn, net.
N1 CRG, K4NET.
Hey, Brian, go ahead. N1 CRG.
So I just read the area forecast discussion that GSP put out there saying they're going to leave the watch in place now. I don't know if you read that, but and that might be some thunderstorms when the front crosses, but nothing like what we had today. So we'll just put it back at standby and arm the weather radio. The last one is out of here in Randolph County right now, so you see a reason to stick around.
No, sir, I concur. I think it'd be a good time just to put it in standby and, like you said, put the weather radio back on the air and see if we can compile this data.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not in the folder on there. Will you allow me to send it to you through chat? I think I had 12 reports. I had a total of 12 reports from the time I started, which was right about 16, 15 or so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, should be quiet the rest of the night. So folks, we only have one active severe thunderstorm warning for Cabarrus County, and actually the thunderstorm has moved out into Randolph County. It says till 7:15, so it's got about 5 more minutes to go here, so 6 minutes, and there's nothing else behind it right now except for some general showers and thunderstorms. GSP is continuing the tornado watch as of right now until 8 p.m. It's cooled off considerably, so things should calm down. But while the weather radio armed on here, so keep a radio on. You can hear on Spencer Mountain or on the 9-4 here. And I'm sure all the Skywarn crew will be monitoring things in the background. Let me break. So we want to say thank you very much today for your help, because NWS lost pretty much all their communications. I think one of the meteorologists down there, she's on her phone or on wireless mobile doing it, so they pretty much lost everything in. They had to coordinate through Columbia, so our reports helped them out greatly with warnings and that, seeing they couldn't use their radar. Their radar was out too, so it's a testament to ham radio and in emergencies what we could do. We proved it today to GSP, so, and we thank them for their partnership. So we're going to go ahead and close this net at a time of 19:09 Eastern Time. I want to thank you guys for helping us out again. We'll continue to monitor. We'll be in standby mode and listen for the weather radio if anything should come up. And on CRG, anything else?
No, sir. I echo everything you said. I think today was a good afternoon. I mean, they had no radar, no communications. They were having to rely on all these spotter reports and a radar that was 10,000 feet in the sky. So I think the spots they received today, the reports we gave them, and everybody else was giving them, was very much appreciated. So thank you to all the spotters out there. Good job, and good job to our NCOs. N1CRG.
Skywarn down. Weather radio active.